diversity of Africa is not an understatement. We have 54 countries in Africa, and I think it's gone up to 55 lately. But we also have diverse ethnicities, diversity in languages. In Africa, you can speak from Portuguese, Spanish, French, English, Swahili, Zulu, and those are just the major languages. I come from Cameroon. Arabic, please. Let's not count Arabic because that's a major language spoken in most of Africa. I come from Cameroon. In Cameroon, we have over 200 ethnic groups with 200 languages. And I also live in South Africa currently, where there are, I think, 11 national languages and just a plethora of people. But also because of the context of our platform, which is about health systems, the health systems and the processes and the frameworks are very diverse. And this diversity caters to local context, local challenges, but also local infrastructure. So yeah, that's the diversity that we're talking about. When it comes to public-private partnerships, they are definitely beneficial also in prevention. The reason why they could be beneficial in prevention is because if we set up frameworks for feedback, where there's effective capturing of data, and this is a key component in our health, which we are still not yet addressing effectively. We're not capturing the data of the public. If someone is sick in a rural area with an unknown disease, there's no way of actually tracking that disease and making sure that that person is followed up over time. If I consult in a hospital in Inhambane in the southern part of Mozambique, and I go consult again in Maputo, which is just about 500 kilometers from there, there's no tracking. I think prevention will come. The effectiveness of public-private partnerships in prevention will come when we set up systems and frameworks for data management. So I'm referring especially to electronic health records. That is something that is a mammoth task and an investment that needs to happen, digitizing our health systems. That will help us to be able to enable prevention. But yes, it will involve the public system that has access to the community, that has the trust of the community, and that can advocate for the community, but also the private sector bringing in the resources and the innovation to capture that data and actually analyze it and make sense of it in terms of forecasting and preventing the spread of diseases. Okay, so I run a podcast called the Africa Biotech Conversations Podcast. This podcast was born out of my own interest in the biotech sector. And at the time, as a sales professional, I used to consult with a lot of founders, and I saw that there wasn't any media. Someone in our panel today mentioned that there's no media that is actually focusing on showcasing the positive news and solutions that are coming out of Africa. And so I took it upon myself to use this new medium called podcast, which a lot of youth are getting into, to be able to use it to transfer and transform the mindsets of people about Africa and the innovations in Africa. So it's called Africa Biotech Conversations Podcast, and it's on all streaming platforms.